It's been a while since I've been here. The tribunal. Since I completely destroyed the Scaled Dragon Society, this won't just end with simple imprisonment. They'll definitely go to trial with this. Bringing Ragnar's successor before the tribunal means they want to question my qualification as successor. They probably want to crush me completely this time, but that's exactly what I'm hoping for. Prisoner Theo Ragnar has been escorted in. Bring him inside. Yes. If I'm going to take out what I have prepared, it has to be on a stage of this magnitude. There sure are some amazing people gathered here. Demon Dragon, captain of the white-armored dragon cavalry, Julius Ragnar. 4 of the 9 dragons who protect Ragnar. Sky Draken, director of the Central Intelligence Bureau, Ed Trovian. If this were my past life, I would have been so overwhelmed that I could have hardly breathed. Sword Draken, lady of the Plum Blossom Palace, Osa Ragnar. Elder Draken, head counselor, Wolfgang Ragnar. Theo Ragnar, yes, head counselor. It has been a while. I didn't expect to see you in this place, though. Head counselor Wolfgang values bloodlines. To him, a half-blooded illegitimate child like me must seem utterly disgusting. He doesn't even try to hide it. Enough with the greetings. You're aware of the fact that you were summoned here to answer for your crimes, right? The Byron Clan, the Ceres Merchant Guild, the Red and White Mercenary Corps, and even the Hanavi clan. Because of your foolish actions, all of them are now clamoring to cut ties with the main family. Can you, a bastard, bear the damage you caused? Therefore, we will hold you accountable for dragging Ragnar's honor through the dirt. Your words are correct. I was far too careless. I should have cut off their heads, not just their limbs. They are our subjects. The Lord bestows land and honor, and the subjects offer their loyalty and lives. This is the way of chivalry. Yet they dared to threaten their lord. If I had known they would be this insolent, I would have cut off their heads right away. They must be punished, and the principles of chivalry restored. How could I just sit by and watch as Ragnar's honor, for over 3 generations, was trampled? Impressive as ever. As expected, this should end with a normal punishment. To mock me with such sophistry. I have listened to your opinion. In theory, what you said is correct. The Sword Dragon? However, while Ragnar is strong, it isn't truly great. If we don't listen to the voices of our vassals and knights, we would inevitably fall, because one cannot rule this world with just tyranny. We'll make sure to keep that in mind. The first wife of the clan head, the best swordsman in the north, the Sword Dragon. Fortunately, she doesn't seem hostile towards me. Still, why would she, even while knowing that? So I hope you understand that the punishment you will receive is justified. May I ask, what punishment that would be? 3 months of probation, but the awakening ceremony is in just 2 months. How dare you talk back? I have taken that into consideration and decided to allow you to participate in next year's awakening ceremony. It has also been decided that the 15 children injured by your hand will participate next year. Thanks to the Demon Dragon's interference, the punishment turned out lighter than expected. But still, I oppose Theo's punishment. This isn't too bad. Having the awakening ceremony delayed brings great dishonor upon you within Ragnar. And for the one representing the Rose Palace to carry such dishonor, will give ample justification for our Camellia Palace to overtake the Rose Palace. Once our plan is put in motion, he won't be able to do anything about it anymore. All he can do is accept it. If he foolishly tries to appeal, we could just kill him, but I don't think he would be that foolish. I want to appeal. Ha ha ha, you fool. Your arrogance really knows no limits. This makes things easier for us, though. Do you even know what it means to appeal? I know that this isn't something that usually can be resolved with just 3 months of probation. It's nothing but a slap on the wrist. The Demon Dragon probably pulled some strings, but I have no intention of accepting even that slap on the wrist. In the strong and proud Ragnar family, appealing means war. In the end, only the victor speaks the truth. On the contrary, I expect to be rewarded. Entering main scenario. Through this scenario, you can uncover many secrets hidden in this tightly sealed world. We wish you success. Scenario quest. Number 1. The Successor's Path. hidden northern branch of the Sears Merchant Guild. So that's where they've been hiding. It's just as young Lord Theo said. Troyan's Camellia Palace is finished now. You're going to take the issue, which can be resolved within 3 months of probation, into a war? You are beyond arrogant. Do you believe that you alone can face the forces of the 15 clans? That is something that I will need to handle. And in cases like this, where there is a huge difference in power, isn't making appeals through proxy battles normal? Usually, appeals mean deciding the winner and loser through war. However, in the case where the war is nearly impossible due to the sheer difference in power, each force will send a representative, and the winner will be decided through a one-on-one sword duel. That is a proxy battle, which means the representative of the defendant will naturally be Theo, while the chance is high that the representative of the plaintiff will be Axion. If that happens, it is all but guaranteed that Theo will lose. So why is he making this choice? Does he have something up his sleeve? If he's believing that either Evelyn or T will step forward as his representative, he will be gravely disappointed. As the rules say, we'll decide on the representatives and have the proxy battle in a week. It's an obvious tactic. He's planning on having the demon dragon or Evelyn as his proxy, but by their personalities, those two wouldn't do that. You'll have to fight personally, Theo Ragnar. I'll send Axion and make you understand your place through death. Then for the representatives, I thought you were a quiet child, but you are adept at making such sly schemes. You have changed a lot since the last time I saw you, my son. The Ragnar Clan head, Kyle Ragnar. I heard about your situation by chance on my way here, and it seems you are in a complicated position. I heard you wanted to make an appeal through a proxy battle. That's right. If that's the case, it will be difficult for you to enter the proxy battle yourself. Who are you planning on selecting as your proxy to stand in your place? This is a test. Someone to stand in my place? No one like that exists. I was naturally thinking of stepping up myself for the appeal. Then you will lose. How can it know that if I don't try, even if I am forced to bend, I will not lower myself willingly? Did you all hear that? These words of my son. Even if forced to bend, he will not lower himself willingly. There is no better way to describe Ragnar than this. Your attitude has truly satisfied me. Thank you for your praise. The proxy battle is only bait. I'm not thinking of fighting, so it's nice that I can say the truth without holding back. The work I requested of Evelyn and Remington, the proof of Camellia Palace's treasonous conspiracy. If I have that, I can get a victory without even fighting. Then I personally wish to give you an opportunity. As the master of Ragnar, I, Kyle Ragnar, wish to test a single strike against you. Forget about the trial. What? A single strike? If you can endure a single strike, I will absolve you of all your charges. Come outside. Now, clan head, that cannot be done. Testing his single strike against him means he approves of his opponent. If he survives it, he'll become someone who has received the approval of the clan head. I don't think that bastard will be able to endure it. But just in case, if he somehow does. No, I need to stop him from looking favorable in the eyes of the clan head. How could those vassals and bannermen dare to comment on the blood of your son? As is the rule, proceeding with the proxy battle would be. Guy Dragon, if a vassal dares to speak in that way, you just need to get rid of him. Understood, clan head. Do you have something you wish to say, Demon Dragon? You've been giggling for quite some time now. It's nothing. It's just that it has been a while since you've shown such interest, clan head. You speak nonsense. Let's stop our small talk here. So how about it, son? Will you do it? A single strike from the clan head. Things have changed in a direction I couldn't even have imagined. My plan has crumbled. But a change like this is always welcome. That is too heavy for me. How could I compare your single strike with a proxy war against vassals and bannermen? Are you saying you won't do it? No. I only wish to say how unfair this transfer is. Unfair? Since the trial has become stricter, shouldn't my compensation also be increased? Oh? Such as something like Cannes Louis, the Camellia Palace. That brat? What madness! to propose a deal with the clan head. This half-blood doesn't know his place. A deal is conducted under the premise that both parties are equal. His arrogance will be his downfall. If you are aiming to become the successor, you'll need at least this much gumption. Any objections? Sky Dragon? Everything in Ragnar belongs to you, my lord. How could I dare to comment on your decision? Good. Then prepare the stage right away. I will test Theo Ragnar here and now. The trap I set to catch Theo has turned into a stage to elevate him. No, there's no need to be anxious. Even if that brat is stronger now, there's no way he can withstand a single strike from the clan head. A feat even high-ranked swordsmen would find difficult. Theo will die here. He has to die here. I bet that's what he's thinking. Unfortunately for you, that's not what's going to happen, thanks to a tutorial reward I received. Did you consume an elixir while I wasn't looking? No. Even if you had, such a rapid change would be. Well, it doesn't matter much to me how you got stronger. Even the 9 dragons haven't noticed. At the end of the day, you are also of my flesh and blood. So, are you all warmed up? Normally I'd use my greatsword, but since you don't even know how to use mana yet, I'll use this rusty steel sword. Any objections? Of course not, my lord. Let's begin. To emit such pressure with just his fighting spirit, I'm surprised you're still standing. My strength stat has almost tripled. The reward I received from clearing the tutorial, the experience elixir, type, potion, effect, 5 level ups, requirement, below level 30. Using it gave me 5 levels, and I put all the allocatable stats into strength. It's a liberating feeling, leaving the realm of the ordinary and stepping into the realm of the extraordinary. With this much strength, I should be able to block a single strike from Father. I can see it from above. Is that the force behind Father's single strike? I have to block this with everything I can. If I lose, I die. It's been a while since I've found a decent son. Theo Ragnar has proven his innocence through his will. The trial has concluded. You have successfully completed the sudden quest, Single Strike of Kyle Ragnar. You have obtained inventory, authority, as a reward. You have obtained blue key as a reward. Where am I? You're finally awake, my dear son. You fainted standing up. Do you have any idea how terrified I was when I heard you had been struck by the clan head's sword? How are your arms? Are you injured? Please try moving your shoulder. I need to immediately call a physician if it's been fractured or dislocated. I'm okay. Please calm down, mother. But where am I? By the orders of the clan head, we are to reside here now. Former lady of the Camellia Palace, Axion, and the Director of Intelligence have all been vacated. Does that mean? That's right. This is the Camellia Palace. The scenario has been updated. Scenario quest number 1 and number X20. Take over Camellia Palace and uncover its secret. Camellia Palace, 1/1. Secret 0/1. Why should I, the rightful master of this palace, be forced to vacate my own property? Lady Emily, please calm yourself. We beg you, please compose yourself. Axion. Yes, uncle. You must kill Theo Ragnar. I plan to take his arm during the awakening ceremony. His head. You must take his head. Camellia Palace. Things went in a completely different direction than I had planned. But this is a far better result. I managed to obtain the Camellia Palace without using my trump card. On top of that, I obtained a second authority. I don't know how such things are possible, but it'll come in handy. Also, this blue key. Blue key. Type. Miscellaneous. Effect. Dungeon opening. RC's matching dungeon gate. This key is undoubtedly related to this place. You have discovered a dungeon for the first time. Your experience earned inside the dungeon will double as a reward. A cave? In a room at Camellia Palace? This must be another quest of some kind. Whatever this is, I'll clear it. Can't miss out on the double experience. It shouldn't go empty-handed. All right, check it out. Hmm? A wolf? Quite a big one. At that. Big enough to be a demonic beast. Pretty strong, you mutt. But I won't lose in a battle of strength. The hide's pretty thick, and it's fast. Half-hearted attacks won't be enough to injure it. This is no ordinary wolf, that's for sure. It might even be as strong as a demonic beast from the demon sea beyond the northern wall. That would explain its strength. It won't be easy to deal with. If only I could replicate that ray of light I saw when facing Father's single strike. That breathtaking and splendid, pure white arc. Of course, copying it wouldn't be so easy. Single strike shortened edge. If the key to it is putting my all into a single sword strike, I'll hone in on the sword skills and secret arts that rely on speed. Lin taught me. And now I shall use my new skills to kill all of the demonic beasts in this place. 2 months later, Training Ground 4. There are even more people now. Tell me about it. At this point, we should change training grounds. Now that word's gotten around that the clan head taught young Master Theo single strike, we keep getting more and more people who want to spar with him, even though the young master is... Hey there, you lackeys! When on earth is your oh-so-incredible young master coming? Henry Morris, apprentice swordsman of Plum Blossom Palace. It's been 2 months now. Where's he been? I thought he never missed a day of training. I guess the coward ran away after that fake story of his spread too far. It might be a total lie since he did win the trial, but there were no witnesses. He must have exaggerated it. And the news that he crushed the Scaled Dragon Society must also. Henry. Sybil. How dare a dropout like you? You hideous shitfaces. You're nothing compared to the young master. Sybil, you of all people shouldn't comment on someone's appearance. Whatever. I never liked how these assholes kept coming here to cause trouble. But now they dare insult young Master Theo. Draw your swords. This is war. These dropout losers must really have a death wish. What? When did? Ragnar? Hounds of the North Frost Sword. Ragnar. Bwahahaha, how could you lot leave me out of the fun? Hounds of the North. Black Bear Hulkus Lanky. Even Lank's here. 2 of the 4 hounds. Huh? It's just you guys? Where's Luster Tiger? You deaf? I said. Luster Tiger, the master of this training ground. I'm here to have a bout against Theo Ragnar. You have leveled up. You have hunted 170 demonic beasts. Demonic beasts in dungeon. 171st. Theo Ragnar, 17 male level. 15. Stats. Strength, 91. Dexterity, 25. Vitality, 20. Magic power, 198. Intelligence, 19. Luck, -6. Allocatable stats, 0. Access denied. Access denied. I almost died a few times, but this thing saved me. Beginner's healing potion. Type, consumable. Effect, recovers health and wounds by 10. It was pretty rough at the start, but it got easier as I leveled up. But time flies, for it to have already been 2 months. Demonic beasts in dungeon, 171st. When there's only 1 left, that usually means the boss is about to appear. Entering the 5th floor. This sword isn't usable anymore. Is this all that I have left? A ceremonial sword I got from Mother as a birthday present. In my past life, there was a lot of friction between me and her leading up to the awakening ceremony, so I just tossed it aside in my room and left it to rust. Now that I'm taking a closer look at it, it's a good sword, forged from white snow steel. Happy birthday, my dear son. I've been waiting for midnight to shower you with. The awakening ceremony is upon us. I have no time to waste on birthday presents. You should know better than anyone. Good equipment doesn't change one's bloodline. Please leave. Whatever the case may be, I won't repeat the mistakes of my previous life. This is the boss room. A strong demonic beast will appear. Please be cautious. A dragon? No. Thankfully, It's just a lesser drake. Ragnars are said to be the descendants of dragons, and the final boss of this weird quest is draconic. Is it merely a coincidence? But one thing is for sure. I need to defeat this thing to clear the quest. The scenario, quest number 1, Path of the Successor. Take over Camellia Palace and uncover its secret. Camellia Palace 1/1 secret, 0/1. Demonic beasts in dungeon, 1171. But can I actually win? A kind of dragon. Let's try using the single flash. I practiced it enough against the dire wolves. It might not be on par with Father's dragon flash, but if I utilize my dragon heart to the maximum, I should be able to seriously wound it. It worked. I was hoping to pierce its brain, but it seems my attack didn't reach that far. But I've seen the possibilities. Secret technique, Jester's footwork. I might be able to win if I can distract it first with a normal attack and then go for a weak point. The Lesser Drake's fear dominates the battlefield. The fear status effect has caused a 10% decrease in movement. Damn it, my body. I guess it is the boss for a reason. It'll be bad if I let this drag out. I need to aim for its weak point for a quick finish. And a dragon's weak point is the reverse scale. It worked. What are you saying, Ragnar? Theo Ragnar needs to fight me first. Losers should stay out of it. That was 3 years ago. Skills improve by the day. 3 years is more than enough time to close the gap. Loser. Fine. Let's have another duel. The winner gets to face Theo Ragnar. The heck is going on? I don't know, but I'm scared. If you're going to brawl, do it elsewhere. This is the domain of young Master Theo. I will not allow you two to cause trouble while the Master is away. Good timing. Hulkus, did you not hear what I just said? What is this killing intent? This overwhelming pressure? What happened during his seclusion training? You're finally here, Theo Ragnar. The skill, Lesser Drake's fear, covers the battlefield. Congratulations, you have successfully hunted a Lesser Drake. It started thrashing out of nowhere when I touched its reverse scale. I really thought I was done for. Good thing it wore itself out over time. The scale is still its weak spot after all. You have obtained Lesser Drake's tooth. You have obtained Lesser Drake's claw. Lesser Drake's tooth. Type. Material. Effect. Enhancement material used in weapon crafting. Increases durability. An enhancement material for weapons, huh? Lesser Drake's claw. Type. Material. Effect. Enhancement material used in weapon crafting. Increases sharpness. I should use these to repair my sword. I got it from Mother after all. Hunting that Drake really wore it down. You have obtained skill. Lesser Drake's fear. Huh? A skill? Lesser Drake's fear. Rank. Deal 1. Mastery. 1%. Effect. Releases killing intent unique to Lesser Drakes, overwhelming those near you. Inflicts fear on targets weaker than the caster. Dragon killing intent. But I heard only the chosen ones can use that. I never thought I would get the chance to try. Even then, I'm not really sure this will be useful in Ragnar. That place is swarming with powerhouses after all. Camellia Palace dungeon cleared. Anyway, with this, I've completed the quest. Scenario quest number 1. Path of the Successor. Take over Camellia Palace and uncover its secret. Camellia Palace. 1/1. Secret. Congratulations, you have successfully cleared scenario quest number 1. For clearing the scenario quest, you will receive the following reward. Nest compass. Type. Miscellaneous. Effect. Guides the holder in the direction of the nest. Nest compass? What is this? Is this related to the next quest somehow? Whatever it is, I'll keep it for now. I should just go back to my room to rest. Ha! I'm so exhausted. Young Master Theo. There you are. There is something urgent. Look at you. Just where have you been? Nowhere, really. What's the matter? There's a brawl happening in training ground number 4 right now. Shortly after, skill. Lesser Drake's fear engulfs the battlefield. Get lost. Need to rest.